Hello everyone, friends and subscribers, Kernel of Wisdom back again. Pretty sneaky, sis. I see what you did there. No, actually, I didn't see what you did there, and that's actually the point. Now, if you guys are scratching your heads wondering what in the hell I'm talking about, I am referring, of course, to our good friend DEBSTERism. You see, guys, 3 days ago she uploaded a response to me, and I had no clue she did it. She did not say so on my channel. I have not blocked her on my channel. I have not blocked her supporters from my channel. But they are too chicken shit to come and debate me because they know they cannot best me in wits and logic. You know, what else is new? So anyway, I catch wind of the fact that she replied to me because I saw that Aqueezy100 uploaded a video titled "The Point of No Return," where he mentioned the video, the DEBSTERism video he was replying to, because somebody sent it to him, called Kernel Wisdom Not Very Wise about men and secular. I'm like, Kernel Wisdom, what now? You know? So, and I'm like, wait a minute, she replied, so Aqueezy, one of the Aqueezy subs sent him that video, but none of my subs sent it? Wow. She was really covert about that. But anyway, I was going to listen to her video, but I cut it off at I believe I cut it off at the 1 minute 30-second mark. And let me tell you why. Because she told me that my values are based on religion. Look, lady, I'm agnostic. I don't attend church. I went to church once in my life, and that was when I was 10 years old, and that was because my uncle wanted me to go to church. Okay, I'm not from a church-going religious family. So, everything I said in that video had to do with observation and with about knowing what desirable men want. Men of quality are not trying to white knight for old washed-up women. Now, you will be honest and you'll acknowledge that men of quality aren't going to white knight for fat women because you have exercise tips on your blog, and they're not going to white knight for baby mamas. So why do you have this mental block where you want to lie to these young women and tell them that they're going to white knight for old washed up women? I mean, what are you trying to do, lady? Like, really? And anywho, if anybody who listens to my video, they're going to realize that nowhere in my video did I say anything about religion, about this is what Jesus will do, and I did not say you had to be a virgin. Nowhere in my video did I say that. You're just twisting my words because you know that a lot of black people are enslaved by feminism and white liberalism, and they think that conforming to the ways of the white liberal will benefit us. And I'm just here to say, no, that's not true. You could clearly see that's not true because the black community has what I like to call a serious discipline to debauchery ratio that's totally out of whack. We don't value discipline. We value debauchery and instant gratification and just getting whatever we want when we want it right now, and that does not work. That doesn't work for men or women, and it's why our relationships are suffering. That's why I am against what you're promoting. And for the users on her page that are saying I'm a guy because I say this with love, said I'm a guy. I say this with love is mad because she said she got impregnated by an alcoholic who doesn't work, and I said, well, why didn't you think about your kid? Somebody else told her that, and she put two and two together. I say this with love is an idiot. I am the user BVALCHAN / BVAL1987. You heard me first time knows about me. People on GenerationX.net know about me. I am very much all woman, and these are all my opinions. Now, if you don't like it, that's too damn bad. But honestly, saying I'm a guy or just going off a hearsay, really? But yeah, and just for that, I took the video where I reveal myself off of private, and I put it under unlisted so you guys can see I'm a woman. You guys can also go to More Online Douchebaggery, you know, that video of mine where you could see that I'm a woman. So I'm just like seriously, I'm just like sick of this. Oh, and by the way, DEBSTER, I wasn't planning on doing a video series on you because as of now I have 59 videos uploaded to my channel and only 3 of them are about you, this one included. And actually, this one isn't just going to be about you, but 3 of them, this one included, are about you. The first one was uploaded back in like November, and my second one was uploaded in April. And between that time, I've uploaded a whole bunch of videos having absolutely nothing to do with you. So please get over yourself. If you didn't continue to spout misandrous nonsense because my channel speaks out against misandry, then I wouldn't have a reason to keep going in on you. But anyway, I don't appreciate you telling me what my values are based on. My values are based on logic and observations. Men who are desirable do not want a white knight for old used up women. I don't know why you're trying to lie. On top of that, you know, guys can be really slick about it. We have camera phones now. We have blogs. I mean, they could take pictures of you and send them and circulate them, naked pictures and circulate them to your friends, because after all, they're not romantically invested in you. They don't give a shit about you. But hey, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to listen to her video about me, I guess I'm going to have it in the description box. I'm going to have a buttload of links in this description box, because I was originally supposed to do a video on the YouTuber Freckles 2720, because it was a request by one of my subscribers, CNL25. Yeah, so I guess I should get into that, and why the whole Debsterism rant was a perfect segue for this, because she wants to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. So I guess I'm going to prove. I'm going to show real life examples that support everything I say on my channel. Although I am going to do a disclaimer and say that from what I've seen of Freckles 2720 and her channel, I don't think she was the type of woman who just played the field in her youth per se, but she is the type of woman who wasted her prime years being so career oriented and being in like a typical boyfriend-girlfriend relationship that isn't going anywhere, and not knowing that that was her negotiable, that marriage was a non-negotiable before she entered the relationship. Like, just essentially wasting time. Debster says you have all the time to waste you want, and just, you know, marry the corny stable dude when you get and that's another thing. You know, there are men who are pleasant to be around, who are not nerdy, who are great relationship material, who one can marry. But Debster is a misandrist, and she thinks all men are, you know, all men are, insert negative adjective here, and she teaches other girls to do that, and that will not end well for you. That type of mentality will not end well for you. And I'm trying to help women out, and yet what do? I get called a man, I get called lesbian, I get told that I need some dick. So now I know what you heard me first time was talking about when she said that she's not going to debate women, and she's not going to make videos addressing women, because there's just no getting through to them. Like, even when you mean well, even when you're trying to be polite, you just get attacked. So it's absolutely pointless. But getting on to Miss Freckles 2720, for those of you who don't know who this user is, this is a black female user who is famous, or infamous rather, I'm not sure, or you know, whatever floats your boat, for her video titled "I'm Looking for a Husband, Where Are You?" It was originally uploaded in 2008, and her series was chronicled for about 4 years. She, but not, you know, constantly. I think there was like maybe 5 videos total. Anyway, I'm going to have links to them, as well as the specific timeline. But anyway, Freckles, I don't know how old she is. I don't think she revealed that. I'm going to guesstimate and say that she is, that from that video, that she was 45 plus. You know, I could be wrong, but I'm guessing 45 plus. So she knows that, you know, kids totally out of the question. She just wants a companion, and she says, you know, I'm looking for a husband. Where are you? And Freckles, back in 2008, you know, back like, what is it now? It's, let's see, it's 2012, so sorry guys, math fail, I'm poor at math, that's my girly side coming out. But anyway, like 4 years ago, she knew, like the urgency of her situation. She knew that she was no longer, that it was going to be harder for her, but she didn't know for the right reasons. I'm going to have some screenshots of some of her comments from like 2 years ago, where people are trying to tell her, look, you got to understand something. It's not that... Oh, and by the way, that's what I've noticed. When I would go to her videos and see the comments, it would be people saying, like, sorry guys, a plane's going by, so I'm a little bit distracted. Anyway, it would be folks saying things like, oh yeah, well, the whole theme about it, like the theme and the pattern was, are my standards too high? Am I too materialistic? And some people were saying, yeah, your standards are too high. Others were saying no. But see, the problem isn't her standards are too high. The problem is the same thing that DEBSTERism is teaching the women. That A, you could just waste your time, and that men should take you as you are, you know, when you're old, and not go to the younger women. And B, that you don't have to be desirable for men. That you should be a bitch, and you shouldn't give them things that they want, and you shouldn't try to please them. That's what seems to be the whole thing that Freckles doesn't seem to get. And as you can, in fact, one guy he was being a douche about it, but I mean, he was telling her the truth. He was saying, look, Sex and the City is a fairy tale, okay? It's not reality. And those women, well, he didn't add this, but I'm gonna add it. The characters on Sex and the City had like buku bucks, or at least they apparently had buku bucks. I think like Carrie had like a whole bunch of cool clothes, or what they consider cool clothes. I don't really care about fashion or anything, but you know, they just look chic, and they all went to the fancy clubs and whatever. Anyway, they had money, so they're going to be around. They're going to be closer to the top tier, heavily pursued men. But DEBSTER is saying that these men are going to white knight for you when you hit 30, and no, that's not how it goes. It really isn't. But Freckles isn't really in the category of a Sex and the City type chick, for obvious reasons. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, completely shit on her looks, but I mean, you know, very overweight, not, she doesn't have a typical, like, feminine appearance, and she doesn't make a whole bunch of money or something where she would be around those types of men. Not that I'm saying that, you know, money makes a man, but I'm saying, like, if you want to start a family, you and your guy have to have a financial plan, and you have to have proper values. So anyway, here's one, and here is one from here's some posts from I'm Satin Doll when she was trying to let Freckles down, you know, the polite way, and saying, you know, do you think you have what a man wants? Do you think you have what the man you want to attract wants? Okay? So, as you can see, she's still not getting it. And like I said, guys, sorry I'm not being more engaged into, like, analyzing Freckles, but that whole DEBSTERism thing pissed me the hell off, because I do not like misinformation being spread about my channel. Now, as for the idiots who were commenting on her page, saying that I was a guy, you know, whatever, I can't blame her for that per se, but the whole saying that what I do is based in religion or whatever, no, it isn't. So, yeah, so she, as you can see, I'm Satin Doll, is trying to ask Freckles, doesn't really seem to get it. You guys could pause and see how she doesn't get it. Like, she thinks that a husband or a companion is just somebody who, like, stays with you, pays rent, you give them sex, and you guys tolerate each other, and that's not what a successful marriage is about. You know, it really isn't. But, okay, more of her not getting it. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to be a Christian. You really don't have to be a Christian to want to have a woman who is young, desirable, friendly, and sweet and cooperative. Like, that is universal. But no, Debster wants to tell you guys that to embrace white liberalism, and that's going to end well for you. And it doesn't end well for people. It especially doesn't end well for people of color. Hell, it doesn't even end well for other white liberals. But and for J-Rock loving atheists, sweetie, you didn't pay attention to my video at all. As I said, in fact, why don't I go look up my my post to you. Let's see, where was your comment? Okay, this is extra knowledge, so okay, I'm gonna put the pause on this video. Where did I comment to you? Okay. Okay, why are you even... Okay, this was my comment to you. Why are you even bringing up goths and rockers? What do they have to do with anything? My commentary is in response to the notion that using street guys for sex throughout your 20s, then start looking for a responsible, stable man to marry at 30 plus is a good idea and will end in success. Debster fails to see the correlation of that lifestyle and older unmarried black women who have a street guy leeching off of them, consuming their resources and giving them sex. Stick to the topic. So yeah, J-Rock, you clearly didn't get it at all. You see, I have seen these women. Okay, I have seen these women. Some of them are in my family, but I have seen these women be like 40 plus, and they tried to play the game that Debster is telling you to play, and they ended up failing epically. Because as many people have said, as Aqueezy said in his video, women get attached, you know, with sex. They get attached, and after a while, they're going to settle for a bummy street dude just because they don't want to be alone. Because they think that's better than being alone, which leads to the whole niggas ain't shit rants. That is all we're trying to tell you. But no, you guys are so have your heads so far up of the ass of white feminism, and you guys don't want to wake the hell up. And I think I'm done with this. But yeah, if you guys still think I'm talking about, if you Debsters and fans still think I'm talking about bullshit, then why don't you go look up that Freckles 2720 chick, see if she looks happy to you. See if she said, even in her latest videos, she said, yeah, I have a boyfriend now, I have a black boyfriend now, but if it doesn't work out, I'm just going to date that outside the race, because a lot of black men ain't shit. No, Freckles, a lot of black men that you want don't want you. They don't want old, boring women that can't cook. Damn. They do not want old, fat, boring women. I mean, Jesus. You know, I've sat and I'll try to let you down the nice way, but you still didn't get it. You said it was urgent. You said you really wanted a husband, but you don't want to change. You don't want to try to improve yourself. See, this is why I do what I do, you guys, because every love guru that markets herself to women or that panders to women, they don't tell women the truth. Okay, they don't tell women the truth that sometimes you have to do a little work if you want to attract what you want. You know, you're not entitled to a relationship. Men aren't obligated to be with you. Okay? No matter how nice I say that, I'm going to be met with opposition. Okay, and if you want to do that, go right ahead. I'm not dictating to you how to live your life. I'm just trying to be helpful. Don't come crying to me when you're all old and saggy and alone, and when you're listening to advice from somebody who's old and saggy and alone. But yeah, as I said, I'm really getting tired of all the slander and all the nonsense and people twisting my shit all around. You know, if you cannot grasp the fact that men of quality want women who have discipline, who have some class about themselves, who know how to conduct themselves, who don't say things like motherfucker, make your own sandwich. If you can't process that, then I can't friggin' help you. And I'm done. Colonel was about. See you later.